Graduation is just around the corner, which means bringing the job search to a close for some and just beginning it for others. Stephanie Houston, a 21-year-old senior at Messiah College, began her job search months ago.
I started the job search back in September, like beginning of fall semester of my senior year, just by getting my resume together, writing all my, starting to write a cover letter, and having people, like internship supervisors, my parents, edit the resume and cover letters. And I also started doing research back in September, just to kind of make connections and start networking.
Stephanie also began going on networking interviews and meeting with people in corporate event planning in the Philadelphia area, something she's known she wanted to do since sophomore year of college.
This is the spreadsheet that I made up to keep myself organized during my job search. The places that I've contacted, the people that I contact at the company, and then also when I have been either emailing them or calling them, so that way I know not to call them too much, or I know not to call them back, or when they've called me back.
While Stephanie's job search has been underway for several months, other students, like JB, encounter the job search with a more laid-back approach.
I went to a job fair at the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia and passed out 6 to 10 resumes and talked with different professional sports teams in the greater Philadelphia area. But other than that, not much.
JB plans to explore his sports management major more in depth this summer before deciding whether to pursue a job in the field or to apply to grad school. For Stephanie, the job search can be tedious, but mostly is exciting and stimulating. JB would prefer to focus on the task at hand and to wait to find a job as an easier time. However, both understand the other's perspective.
I think every person's different. I mean, I know that I wouldn't be able to take a summer or a year off.
I think that's great. Everybody has their own style, but it's just not for me.
After graduation, some students are ready to jump into the corporate world, and some need time to transition. Either way, graduates can be sure that in time, they'll do what's right for them.
I've been on about 5 or 6 official interviews, so at this point I'm just waiting to hear back either about job offers or about second interviews, depending on what process the company uses to hire people.
Not that worried about it. I have no problem just chilling out for a little while. Not really in too much of a hurry to get a job. Trying to live up the college life as long as possible.
Transition.
Yeah, and you can't go right from being a student to being a worker. You gotta have that in-between time where you do absolutely nothing with your life. So I'm gonna do that for a couple months, maybe a couple years, see what happens. We'll see.